So, hello students, good morning. My name is Ram and welcome back to new YouTube video. So, in today's topic, we will discuss the what is an API. You know that we will discuss in the previous videos collecting data from the other different sources. So, in this type, we try to collect data from another sources using an API. Suppose each and every website has an uses the API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. So we hit the we hit request at the specific location using an API and collect the data from there. So in today's video, we will discuss the end-to-end process, how we request the data sets, how we request the for fetching the data sets, and then we fetch the data set and convert it into the data frame. So first of all, what is an API? So API stands for Application Programming Interface. An API allows two applications or systems to communicate with each other. It helps us request data, send data, access service from another application. Suppose now let's understand. Suppose this is an one application and this is another application. So if he both wants to communicate with each other, then he communicate with each other using the API, Application Programming Interface. It helps us request data, send data. Suppose the A system requires the data to the B system. So A system provides the request to the B system and then B system process it and send the data as regarding to the A system and access services from another application. So now what is the fetching data from an API? Fetching data means retrieving or collecting data from external server or applications using an API. Using an API means application programming interface. Using an API, we fetch the data from the external server or applications. Applications request data from the API and the API sends the response back. Using your own API key, you send the send request to data from the API and the API sends the response back. Suppose in real life example, when you use the IRCTC app for ticket booking, you know that IRCTC, and when we book the ticket on IRCTC, and when you like the when same time we searches this ticket on the uh, another another website, like another website is an confirm ticket. Now the when we book a ticket on the IRCTC, this also reflect changes in the confirm ticket.org. Why this happens? Because it's communicates between both of them using an API. So that's why API is an most important for updating the data. Like that, when we book the travels ticket, also when this travels is available on this, and then we book on this, it also reflects on this. So both of them are uses APIs of both for communication regarding that. So avoid the conflict between them. So let's discuss the what is the fetching data from an API. Suppose we search on a website TMDB. You know that this website TMDB. TMDB when TMDB. Sorry. See here the movie database. This is a website for it's having an data sets about the movie, each and every movie. So if you want to fetching data from here, so then let's search this TMDB API. Suppose when we go to this, now see here API references. When you go to this, see here, this is an data set of the movie, watch list movie, then list, favorites TVs, favorites movies, add to us. This is an all and data sets, and this is an methods, get and post methods. You know that get and post methods both of them are PHP methods that are used to store the data in the server. Now see here, all is the data present in this. So if you want to support details, when you go to the details, see here HTTP API movie dataset. This is a request used to hit an API and request to the datasets. Now see here, dataset is present in the JSON file. Now we will discuss in the previous videos. So if you want to collect the data from there, so hit this URL and collect the data. Now it's same for each and every move. See here. you uses your own API key for this. So now let's jump to our code. So this is an import pandas as PD and import request. Request is another library that are used to fetch data from an API. So it's an must required to importing this library. So see here URL. URL is an URL passing this here URL, this URL. This means it's a different has a different URL you can pass anywhere from this. So passing the URL there then and then parameters is equals to API key. It's most required to pass your API key when you use this API, it's an some pre restrictions for this API key. So create your own API key from here. Create a login and create a your API key. It gives the free API. So please use your API, use your own API. So response is equals to response is created another variable and the request dot get URL. This is an library and get URL get this one function and then URL and parameters is equals to parameters. URL and your API key is passed here. Then print response.json. Why JSON? Because data stored in the forms of JSON file. So that it gives the all data. See here results, ID, adult, false. So it gives the all data. And now it requires to now see here response.json are only result. When you pass an only result, then it only use the uh, uh, we have two columns. First one is ID and second one is adult. So here see this is our data. So time df is equals to pd.data frame respond.json result. Now try to convert the data frame into the now convert the this JSON file into an data frame. Now time df is equals to pd.data frame response.json. Why this response.json.result? Why this see response.json all files are provided to convert it into the data frame. Now convert it into the data frame and df.feed.data frame df. Now see here, this is another data set. This data set is an only one pages. If you want to collect the data from the multiple pages, now this data set is suppose this data set has a not only an one page. It's an distributed on the multiple pages. So it's required to apply the loop and collect the data from the this last pages. So same process, import request and import time. Time is an optional. You want if you want, then we not pass them. So see here, base URL, see this same, then parameters your API key, then headers region with your API key. See here, please use your API key. Then headers is equals to this is required when you have some errors. Then all data, create a list for showing the all data. For I in range of 1, 55. So we want to data from the 55 pages. So that's why I passes the range in between the 1 to 55. Then parameters the page is equals to I. But one page is equals to I. Now try also it's required to put your it's required to pass your code in the try catch block, try expect block. So this same here is if response of status code equal to data is equals to response.json. It's an status code, you know about that. Data is equals to response.json. Then execute only results. Results is equals to data dot get results. All data dot extend results. Here all data will be here extend the data into the all data and then accept exception A and then run the code. Then it use this out and then after that see here print df dot head and print df dot shape. Now df dot head is used this 4 5 rows while because this executing this and then see here two 2800 now rows and two columns. See here df is equal to 2800 rows and 22 columns. Now df.to csv tm.data dot csv and index is equals to first. Now convert it into the csv file. So see here this is a csv file of our data here tmdb data. It's not open. I think it's not open there. Yeah, see here. This is our data set file. So you can fetch each and every data from there. You can fetch any data from this. Add favorite movie, add to watch list, main list. Each and every movie you can fetch the data from there. So yeah, completed the video and I will provide this code. It's an like a predefined code. So you can try it for using the another website and try to fetch our data sets and convert it into the data frame. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Bye.